Hi, welcome back to Detailing World. In today's video we're going to be looking at the Kranzle pressure washer and a few quick release attachments that I've purchased to basically upgrade the machine and make things just a bit quicker when setting up. So yeah, before I even took delivery of the pressure washer, then I've ordered a few quick release attachments. So I got the a couple of attachments for each end of the hose, so I can just quickly snap on the pressure washer hose onto the pressure washer and also onto the gun as well. So we've got a female end here to go onto the hose, so the hose will screw on this end here and this male part will be on the gun and that will just slot in there. And we'll have that on both ends, so I'll have the male part onto the pressure washer and the female on the hose, and that just should slot over onto that as well. So we're fitting those today. I also had to purchase a bunch of adapters for the snow foam lancers as well. So at the moment all of my snow foam lancers have got a Karcher fitment on the end there. All except the standard Kranzle one, that's got a larger fitment which will fit the standard quick release Kranzle gun, but it's a much chunkier. I believe that's actually classed as a Nilfisk quick release attachment. There was a bit of an incident when I ordered some parts, but I'll explain that later. Also, the Auto Glim one that I've got has actually already got the quick release on, so I've been able to use this for the last couple of washes. But as I said, we'll go through this all in a moment. Also, another thing that I ordered then was a bunch of these nozzles, if you can see them in my hand there. So we've got the 0 degree, I think that one's a 15, yeah, 15 degree, 25, which is a green. I've been using that a lot over the last couple of weeks. 40 degree, and this is the the foam or soap lance, they call it, a soap nozzle. So obviously if I dip the hose of the pressure washer into a bucket of solution, you know, it'll feed that through and apply with that. So yeah, I've got those. I'm not really going to be doing much with those today. I just thought I'd mention that. So before we go ahead and get too far into this, then, if this is something you're going to be doing yourself at home, you need a couple of spanners. So these ones here, the gun needs a 21mm spanner and this needs a 24mm. I don't have any spanners that big, so I've got a couple of adjustables. And if you're needing to take the bits off the foam lance, these are either 14 or 17mm. All of mine are 14 except one, which is a 17mm. Also, yeah, make sure you give this video a quick like if you do find it useful. So yeah, let's go ahead and, oh, you're also going to need some PTFE tape as well, just to create a good seal on all of these connections as well. This was, as I said, I ordered all of this then as soon as I received the pressure washer, and I was ordering everything for this gun. Now this gun has a larger quick release. I just lined that up. And it does fit these, which was sent to me from Detailed Online as a gift. I was really surprised to get these, so thanks very much, guys. And these fit perfect in there. Now, I had a bit of an issue. I was ordering all of these, so all of these little ones, the nozzles, and I also ordered a extension lance. Ordered all of this from Imran at Into Detailing. I'll put a link below. Now, the first thing I did, obviously, tried fitting one of these to this gun, and you see it's far too big. Wrong kind of fitment. I wasn't aware of that, and there was a bit of confusion between myself and Imran. I told him I'd got that gun and that I needed these kind of, you know, nozzles and these, because this, bearing in mind this was before I received these, I needed these to fit that gun, but he just sent these straight out. And yeah, I wasn't feeling too great when it came. I think I'd been to the dentist and I did have a bit of a whinge at him, but to be fair, we sorted it. He offered to either send an adapter to fit into this, so this will then accept the smaller fittings, or send a gun. And it was kind enough to send me a replacement gun. And in fact, this gun, it's a smaller profile than this one. The hose goes in, it's so much better and it feels great. So thanks very much to Imran at Into Detailing. I'll put a link below to his site. So yeah, I can't really say much more than that, just because of, like I said, the sheer confusion. Also, whilst I was making these orders, I purchased a 1.1mm orifice for one of the snow foam lancers. So two of the lancers are pretty much the same. One will have the standard, I think, 1.4mm orifice inside. So this just allows me in the future to do some testing difference between 1.1 and 1.4. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do here is actually tighten this up, because this has been just leaking around there basically. So hopefully this is the right size. That's not the right size. Let me get the adjustable. Right, so yeah, I'm just going to give this a quick tighten up. As I say, it's just been leaking a bit, so hopefully I can just nip this up and it'll be fine. See if that'll turn. See how much I can grip it. Get one on the other end. Apologies if you can hear all the traffic noise. Like first decent weather in March and people just go nuts. That wants to go in there if I can keep hold of it, and that wants to go on this end. Come on. That's moved a tad. I'm hoping that's kind of sealed that problem. As I say, just a bit of water comes out the back of that, so I'm hoping that's sorted that then. So yeah, the reason I bought these quick release adapters then, as I say, is to put one of these and one of these, one onto the hose, one onto the gun, and just make it a lot easier rather than having to screw this on every single time I want to use it and screw it onto the pressure washer. I know I could just leave it all connected, but I don't. I've always disconnected my hoses, even on my old pressure washer. So yeah, all it is a case of hopefully just screwing this into the pressure washer end. Hand tight should probably be fine. I'm just going to nip it up a touch. Let's just get this adjustable. There we go, just nip that up a touch on there. I know I said I needed PTFE, so I'll undo that in a moment. I'll whack some PTFE on the end of the gun if I can find the end. Sorry, I feel like I'm rushing once again. It is because I've got to go and pick the parents up. So let's whack some PTFE a few times around there. That's one loop. I think I normally do like 4 or 6. 2. I love the fact that this swivels a bit, so it just makes it a little bit easier. And I've kind of lost count. I think I'm about 5. So snap that off there. And what we'll do then, whack this end on to the gun, hopefully. There we go, tighten that up. With the 2 adjustables, we'll get that as tight as I can. That's all nice and tight. Let's get this adjustable onto here. As I say, I've measured these, so if you're doing this, you want a 21 and a 24mm spanner. 21 for the gun, 24 for the quick release. I'm just using adjustables. And that's fairly tight. I don't know if you can over tighten them. I'd rather not, but I'm going to keep going anyway, see what happens. So keep going again. Get that off there. Let's do it one more time. I want the flat parts of the attachments to line up if possible. Oh God, that is as tight as I'm getting it. There we go. So we now have quick release gun on this end, quick release hose, boom, straight in. Nice, I'm liking that. So we just need to do the same on the other side of the hose. I'm going to whack some PTFE tape on this in a moment, do the same on the other side of the hose and on the pressure washer. So as I say, we'll do the same on the pressure washer, then whack a bit of PTFE tape on the end of here, if I can get it nice and flat. There we go. Unwind it backwards as such, it seems to give it a bit tighter. Yeah, get a bit more control. That's 4, we'll go for 5 and a 6 loop there. Whoopsie daisy. Just tighten that up. There we go. And then if we get this end, the male part of the whole quick release set, and that should thread on quite nicely. And it is, let me get my adjustable again. Pain in the backside, let's do it from this angle, there we go. So hopefully, as I said, this will just make setting up and putting away that little bit quicker. I'm not going to mess about. There we go. With, yeah, screwing it on and off every single time. Nicely lined up that. So let's get a clean bit of PTFE tape and do the same. This part will be going into the pressure washer hose, just like we did a moment ago. So it's 1, 2, 3. I only do about, like I said, I only do about 4 or 5. That's 4. And then this wants to go on this end of the pressure washer. Not that it really matters, both ends are identical. So hold that tight and then just screw that on as you would screw it onto the machine anyway. And then we'll just grab these adjustables again, at the right size, and just tighten that up a tad more, as much as you can really. I mean, at the end of the day, you only hand tighten it to the pressure washer anyway. So now we've got the female on this end and we've got the male on the pressure washer. Instead of having to screw it on every time I want to use it, I can literally just grab it and connect it until it clicks. Boom, job's a good one. Makes it a nice, easy job for setting up. Before we go ahead and do the rest of the bits that I need to obviously tape up and swap out the adapters for, I just want to quickly make sure that these connections are going to hold the pressure. So yeah, we've got the quick release fitting over here then on the pressure washer, and we've got quick release on the gun. Nice and easy. Also, again, just to mention, I'm not going to be talking too much about, but these nozzles, I love these nozzles. Just, I thought there was, not gimmicky, but I thought there was like the latest hype, but I do really like using them actually. It's quite satisfying, that click. So yeah, I'm just going to change all these snow foam lance attachments. So for the snow foam lance, I'm just going to do exactly the same. I'm going to tape up each of these threads with the PTFE tape. As I said, just a few turns of this. So if you're doing this yourself, it's quite a simple job actually. So far I've been out in the garage for about half an hour, if that. And hopefully you've probably not got 4 or 5 of these to change, you've just got one. So yeah, thanks again to everyone that's helped. Whoops. So thanks again to everyone that's helped. Thanks to Imran for sorting out that short of going out. I really do like that, and I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, thank you. Thanks to Detailed Online as well for sending the other fitments. I will still be using the other guns, so it's not a waste of time. So some of them, such as the Kranzle snow foam lance, I will use that on the Kranzle gun. You know, as I said, the quick release fitment on that is a slightly bigger quick release, it's slightly larger. So that's 1 wrap, 2, 3, and 4. As I said, I'm also going to change an orifice in one of these snow foam lancers, and that'll be a future video if anyone's interested at all. And also let me know in the comments below as well, what do you think of these kind of videos? A bit more uncut, a bit more, I suppose, vlog style. It's not a vlog like my travel vlogs that I do on my other channel. I say travel vlogs when we go on holiday is what I mean. Yeah, let me know what you think of these kinds. So yeah, as I say, first of all then, some of these will come off literally by hand. One of them does, I've already done it. Which one was it? I think this one. Literally some of them will untighten by hand. So this is the Detailed Online snow foam lance. As you can see, already got PTFE tape on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the orifice that's in this one and just thread that in nicely like so, and then we'll get the, did I say there were 14 mil? Oh, 14's not quite, it can't be 17. Let me get another spanner, 1 sec. Well, can you believe it? My spanner set goes from 14 to 17, there's no like 15, so I'm gonna have to use these adjustables. I'd rather use a proper spanner, but hey ho, adjustable fits everything. So yeah, we'll just give that a nip up, nice and tight. There we go. You can just feel it. It'll stop turning. You're not going to overturn them. Let's go and change all these others. So this one here, that's a generic one that I bought off Amazon about 1.5 years ago, and this is the Golden Bird detail one. They do a little different. I mean, the Golden Bird's got all the etchings on with their logo. The, whatever you want to call this red cover piece, is different on them both. But I'm actually, I don't know, I think they may be the same, I'm not sure. I'm going to change the orifice inside the Golden Bird one. I'm going to have a look what size it is and look at changing that one to the 1.1 mil, as I say. Oh God, this is on tight. There we go. Take this off. No PTFE thread on that one. So let's have a look what size this orifice is. Let me get a screwdriver. So inside your snow foam lance, you probably see that orifice, that silver thing in there. You just need a flathead screwdriver, and we'll take that out. It just unscrews. Take that out. Well, is that enough? Keep going. We'll get there. There we go. So this is the one out of the Golden Bird. Just have a look at the size so I can tell. It's going to be really hard to see on the camera, but I imagine that's a 1.4 in there. You're really not going to see it. This one is a 1.1. I can see the difference in the size, so a smaller orifice should give thicker foam, and we'll be testing that at some point. So all I need to do is the reverse, drop that in there, and just tighten that back up. And then on here, I'm just going to write somewhere that it's a 1.1 with this permanent marker. 1.1. I don't know, leave that. It's supposed to be permanent, but there. So we know that is a 1.1. This other one, I've got to change that. So let's just let's put that orifice or this quick release in here. Jesus Christ, that is tight. I think that's as tight as that's getting, so we'll just do the others. So yeah, we'll get the rest of these changed then. If you do need to do a service on your snow foam lance, we have got a video on our YouTube channel showing you how to take these apart properly. Not that I'm not doing it properly, I am, but yeah, a bit more of an in-depth guide and how to service it. We'll just take this orifice out, just see what size this one is. That's in there tight. Come on. That orifice doesn't want to come out, so I'm just going to leave that in there, whack on a new one. But it does look like, to me, it does look like the 1.4, the same as the other, so I shouldn't really have anything to worry about there. Let's tighten this back up. Where's my spanner? There we go, that's one. And then finally is the Dodo Juice Snow Commotion Snow Foam Lance. So again, thanks to Dodo Juice for sending this out. Speaking of which, we did we're doing at the moment, at the time of this video, a Back to Basics series, which we've teamed up with Dodo Juice on. So thanks very much, guys. You know, I'll see if I can get this orifice out of this one. Yeah, this one comes out easier. That other one's, like I said, it's quite an old lance, that. Or say old, I've had it a year, so I had a lot of use before I got some of the others. Let's have a look at the Dodo Juice one. Yes, that's the same size as the Golden Bird one. So all the Dodo Juice has got a 1.4 mil, so we'll remember that for future videos. And we can always compare this against the other one because of the different orifices and see how it does affect snow foam thickness. But once again, final time, you just want to whack this in here, move any loose thread out of the way. Start tightening that up. We're going quite easy, there we go. And then with the spanner, just nip that up. There we go. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 snow foam lances plus the auto glim one, all ready for quick release. And also not forgetting, I've got all my nozzles as well, thanks to Imran at Into Detailing for them, and also the extension bar as well, which I do like to use. Sometimes you don't want to be stood too close to the car with one of these nozzles and just getting splashback. You want a bit of distance. So yeah, that is all of my accessories now set up for quick release, including the main hose on the pressure washer. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope you find this video useful, particularly wanting to make your pressure washer a bit more quicker to set up with a lot of quick release attachments. This doesn't just apply to the Kranzle machines. You can do this to a Nilfisk or a Karcher, anything like that. As I said, I'll put all the links below where I got the adapters from to sort the hose out, so that just snaps on and straight off. Thanks to Imran as well for sending out this gun, and people like Dodo just sending out the Lancers over the past year or so for testing. Let's just quickly show you once again then, quick release gun on the exit, and then the snow foam lance straight on, no messing about. Not that it was difficult before, but this just makes it so much quicker and just pop it straight off as easy as that. So I do love having this quick release system now. I'll be doing some more videos as well on the Kranzle. If you want to see anything, let me know, just leave a comment below. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed to this channel already, please do consider subscribing. Check us out on Instagram as well at Detailing World Official, and also as randomly set for myself. And we'll see you in the next video.